Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to yet another video. It's gonna be me playing Diana in the jungle this time. I feel like it's been a while since I played a jungle video, but I'm not even sure. I feel like my jungle videos are more successful, so I'm glad I'm finding something to record that appeals to most of you. Anyway, so like I said, Diana jungle, I just picked her up yesterday. I've been playing around with her a little bit, top, mid, jungle. And this game, this game is just fun, so that's why I'm recording this one. In our team we have a Fizz going up against Veigar. Their jungler was Rek'Sai, of course. I'm technically up against that, but that's not really how it works. Top lane is really annoying with... let's just move around a little bit because I'm just sitting still anyway. Rengar versus AP Nunu, or whatever Nunu, but at least, lane Nunu with those snowballs. I played against AP Nunu sort of recently. I don't think it's on YouTube because it was a really good game. But it was Garen top, and I basically just always play Garen top whenever I can. And I feel like there's a lot of videos of me playing Garen top already, so. But I went like 16-0-20 or something ridiculous for say. But it's a tough lane. Rengar's gonna face the exchange and straight into Nunu. Early Ice Ball trade goes in Nunu's favor, but Rengar does more damage with his auto attacks. Nunu has Ignite. It's really close, but Rengar manages to pick it up with his Q. No follow up from the rest of the teams. So yeah, that's at least an advantage in an otherwise very difficult lane. Only lane left is bot lane. Graves Janna versus Vayne Trash. You don't see Janna that often anymore, but she's a pretty good champion anyway. And pretty sure she was played, maybe even this exact lane was played today in the World Championship. So yeah, just starting off normally, starting off with the shield because it does a lot, relying on the passive to get some auto attack damage in a lot of the time, and of course Q second max to just, or second take, second skill level, whatever, to get to the jungle a bit quicker. Basically, you know how the early jungling goes. Mid lane, I'm not sure about this matchup. I've been playing a lot of Veigar recently, and I'm pretty confident in my ability in playing Veigar. Fizz, of course, is really annoying, and I believe we're gonna see Fizz like dodge his E a couple of times. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Maybe he gets stunned after he lands or something, not when he gets. I don't know. Yeah, and of course the first match we saw was Vestor and Fizz versus Incarnation of Veigar in the World Championship as well. Fizz trading pretty decently here, takes a tower shot, which is a bit of a shame. But the lane, should be pretty safe. Top lane is not even going too badly. Bot lane, Thresh really low, but in our lane, Grace took the damage. So tough to make that. I'm just farming jungle, I haven't been back. Quite often you'll just see me do wall, smite it, and just base. Pick up the jungle item and just go from there. Here I decided to stay around a little bit longer. I'm gonna pick up Scuttles at my level 4 because didn't want to go low versus blue buff, especially not knowing where Rek'Sai is. I'm not necessarily that afraid of invades happening, but then recently I'm playing a lot more prepared for the cheeky invades. And depends a little bit on the champion, how good of a clearer I think they are in the jungle, and how likely they are to invade in terms of 1v1 potential, blah blah blah. But I'm more careful. That's why normally I smite wolves, go base, and then be completely ready to take blue. And red, let's keep it warded at the start. You should be safe afterwards. So I'm gonna go base. I think Rengar might die here. He's really low. I want Ice Ball. And then the flash. It happens, I suppose. In the meantime, Fizz got a kill in mid lane. Doesn't even look like it took a lot of damage. So. Good for him. I picked up Stalker's Blade. For the slow. Pretty sure that's what it does. Whenever I hover downwards, I actually let go of following Diana. Stealing movement speed. Yeah. Oh yeah, and just the mana crystal because of course I want to build it into a Runeglaive. Still have my blue buff and kind of hanging around, looking for places to gank really. I think top lane would right now be the best lane to gank, but I'm not in the area because I cleared the first time just bottom to top, and right now I'm doing the exact same rounds again. Veigar's shuffling in the wave though, and I think it's Might the Scuttles or the Raptor camp because I wanted to maybe gank him as soon as Fizz came back into lane. But he's walking bot, so I just tagged him and I'm not even sure if he noticed. So we're picking bot lane. They're not like super quick to react, but neither is Vayne. But for safety, because they don't play like Veigar's there. I'm in the neighborhood. Veigar of course shows back in mid lane. I'm just hanging around because I have the Raptor thingy anyway. I can find something to I can see if there's a ward and then maybe gank. Then I see Rek'Sai doing that thing and I take it. This is a bit of chaotic two-front fight in a way, but I think we get out on top in all of them. A bit of an awkward situation where neither jungler really wants to be here, but they don't want to leave and leave the other jungler, in the neighborhood. I would like to hit level 6 at this point. I procced the ward here, but I know it's too late because I was focusing there. At least rather than Rek'Sai, I'm a bit more useful with my Q, not texting the lane because this gonna look crazy, deal with that. Rek'Sai and I kind of leave at the same time, but he takes like this weird boost back that way, and he disappears probably along this edge, or either that or he's still here, back into the jungle. My Crux just respawned, remember I did Crux into wolves, into finding Veigar there and walking over here. Rengar dies again. It's such an annoying matchup, and you need to really burst Nunu, and get the chance to, because of course he's also his slow is pretty strong. It's really difficult to kill him. I mean, he does quite a lot of damage if you just max E or whatever snowball is, and I'm not even sure I have to play Nunu. Fizz comes in for the gank, takes an ice ball to the face, basically loses the trade just of that, and then of course Nunu can heal, so if you don't kill him, if you just trade a little bit, he's gonna lose. It's such an annoying lane, it really is. As Garen, I play with Ignite. I think I played with Ignite that game as well, but I might have been playing with Teleport. But you execute, and the silence gives you a chance to win. And of course you can interrupt, you can cleanse the slow, sort of, whatever you want to call it, with your Q. So Garen actually can do it, but still it's pretty tough. Nunu will just constantly throw that ice ball in your face, and it's so annoying, and he's gonna heal and slow you, and ugh. In the meantime, in bot side, we're seeing some chaotic stuff. Rek'Sai comes in with a good Q, I guess that is. Fizz is here to help. Rek'Sai dies immediately, which is pretty funny actually. I should learn to play Fizz. My first pentakill in Summoner's Rift was with Fizz, but aside from that I basically stuck with him, so I'm not sure where my talent went on that champion. Came in, of course Veigar was here as well, and I'm not sure how low they were, but since none of them are showing either in either lanes, they're either at Drake, but that's unlikely because Rek'Sai just died, or they just all went base. Veigar just showed up, basically saying he came from base. So we're just gonna say, alright, we're gonna take Drake with all the shields, my W shield and Yenna's shield. We take this pretty easily without even taking that much damage. Basically free Drake. I think Rengar died again. Yeah, it's so annoying. And Rengar got a bit frustrated, and I can understand that. And of course, I should actually be there backing him up, but there's always stuff going on, and I'm just constantly finding myself hanging around in this area. Either looking to counter gank, or just controlling Veigar because he's roaming a lot. And Fizz as well, so there's always has to be something controlled around this area. So I just don't really have the time for Rengar, and it's a tough matchup for him. yeah, it's hard for me to say what maybe I should prioritize him more, but right now it's just like, you know, I'm not even sure if I want to gank Nunu at this point. Doesn't really matter that much, I guess. I don't know. At least like I'm keeping the other two lanes in control, and the other two lanes are actually doing really well for us. So to that extent, you know, it's sort of worth what I'm doing. Yeah, the attack on Veigar. I'm not even sure what exactly I died of. I guess it's the W. Is this a bit bugged? It's a bit bugged. We can speed this up a little bit. I'm not sure what I actually died to, because I died after Veigar was dead, so it must almost be the W. I still can see it. What exactly I died to. I feel like I dropped my health 3 times, so the Q is probably in there, but I didn't see the Q. But it's probably it. Never mind. If you can see it, just tell me, and I'll give you a free like in the comments. Rengar, of course, basically there's nothing he can do. Dave's even pushing against him, and yeah, it's just a heal, but it's such a tough lane. Nunu is building fairly squishy though, so you know I do have a chance to kill him. Ooh, misses the E and then empowers W's on the well ignited. Annoying lane. It does slightly misplayed maybe, but super annoying anyway. In the meantime, I just picked up my Runeglaive, picked up some magic resist because well, both Nunu and Veigar heavy burst damage. Magic burst damage. I'm not sure what Rek'Sai is thinking. He probably thinks like Nunu can back me up, and of course Fizz is in the lane either. But I'm still stronger than Rek'Sai, especially because he's lower health. The only thing is he can have the backup here. So you know, Nunu coming in, I have to disappear from there. If I had vision here, I would probably have killed Rek'Sai and then gone over. Then here, Rek'Sai decides to chase, but no, that's not. That just gives me, you know, a second chance to do it, and of course I'm gonna die to the Nunu Snowball and give maybe the red buff over. And make it absolutely impossible for Rengar to lane here. I guess maybe he's basing because he's low on mana or something. Yeah, he based, okay. And then once again we see Veigar roaming. He's not getting a lot of value for his roams, but here is this good hook by Thresh, and basically people are caught out. Fizz is coming in for the backup, and I think Rengar teleported in. Yeah, there he is. And everybody's super low, and at this point only Graves died. Now also Veigar died. Rengar died. This is difficult. This is 2 for 2 right now. Fizz is probably gonna die. He has a chance to kill what's his name, Thresh. And Fizz will probably die here. Good Q to the scuttles. I'm coming in for backup, so unless Rek'Sai finds a miraculous Q, I should have this. I should even kill Rek'Sai, and Fizz shouldn't die. Someone teleports in, must be Veigar because Nunu is still standing here. He has red buff and blue buff. Oh, poor Rengar. It can't be our blue buff though, so unless I got it from somewhere else. Anyway, everybody escapes here. They don't even have to farm this wave because Graves is already here. Nunu takes a turret, and there's nothing really Rengar can do about this. There's not really a lot Rengar can do about anything. Basically, his best bet is probably to just roam and make plays somewhere else and just leave Nunu to do what he's doing. He can farm jungle pretty well as well, but I don't know, probably roaming would be the best idea. Just try to kill Veigar over and over again and shot mid. I'm starting to learn roaming a bit more, playing top and mid lane. I used to never roam. I sit in my lane, just push it. Now I'm doing quite a better job. Just sitting, just shoving the wave in and just roaming. Either just not necessarily even to get something, but sometimes just to you know, to not be pushed off far in my lane. Just give the let the opponent shove it back out and just catch it at some point again and be back in lane for it. Take like a free scuttles like it or something. And because Fizz went in to kill Nunu and regretfully Rengar died again. I'm standing here holding mid. As long as I don't get caught by the stun, there's nothing Veigar can do against me. But if I do get caught, you know, I'm pretty likely gonna die. So you have to be careful. And of course Rek'Sai was in the neighborhood as well. Because we see Rek'Sai here, both Fizz and me roam, but we're standing on a pink ward, so we're safe here. Thresh goes in for the Lantern and Flay, but you know, forgets that we're around. I missed my Q, which is kind of stupid. And you know, just gonna get 2 assists. It's pretty easy. I think Drake is up soon as well, so yeah. That's what we're gonna do. I'm kinda low on mana. Veigar comes in and would have one-shotted Janna if not for Rek'Sai over the wall. Rek'Sai comes in as well, 2v2 because Graves is just shuffling. And we can't really contest this right now because we're both low on mana. In the meantime, Rengar went to the mid lane. That's probably the best place for him to be right now because he doesn't really want to be dealing with Nunu, especially that far off his turret. Because we don't see either Veigar or Rek'Sai, but they're not on Drake, we're expecting Rengar to you know to get ganked pretty soon, but he seems alright. And he's gonna back off, shove the wave in. Didn't really get that much damage done onto the turret, but at least it's something. Now Nunu in the meantime shoved the whole wave up. And because there's nothing, yeah, I mean the dragon objective is up. So basically we're saying we're okay with losing this, just if we can get Rengar back into this. You know, because if Nunu dies, Rengar can pick up a lot of farm as well. Just throw my Q in for the assist. Didn't really need to be there. It would probably be better for me to just be a Drake and secure the, you know, be more into objective control. But you know, it wasn't. And then like everybody in the mid lane managed to get the turret. Thresh once again goes in for the hook, but this is not really the fight I want to take. I get pretty low, but I get the double kill here. Then Veigar does get the stun, but he doesn't really have anything to kill Fizz with afterwards. Then a lot of damage from Veigar still. Not sure, I think Fizz could have fought him because his cooldowns were down. In the end I ended up flashing into ult range and just ulting him for the kill. Drake is up and we're kinda low, but like last time our shields are really good at just taking this. We are in vision and Rek'Sai just respawn and he does have his ultimate, but we're not seeing any tunnels and we can take it out pretty quickly, as well as that we can probably 1v3 Rek'Sai at this point as well anyway. Then Grace goes and kills Nunu, but Rek'Sai gets the return kill. I go in for the reply, which was probably not the best idea. I thought my shield would just save me or that I would have more damage, but it didn't. And then, you know, good flash. I think it was a flash event horizon. Yeah, flash event horizon. Good. Nets Veigar double kill. Which is, you know, considering we're doing so well, it's pretty shit for us. But there's no objectives, and in the meantime Rengar just had the free top lane and got 2 turrets, right? And we already got Drake, you know, and I guess the best thing for them to do was to shove in this turret, but I guess they're not really willing to, or take my my Raptor camp. So yeah, all in all, I think we got away pretty decently there. Lost some money, like in just deaths, but we didn't lose many objectives. Then like Veigar does shove in here, but I'm already here for the to clear it. I clear pretty decently. The only thing is like once again I can't get caught by the Event Horizon, but when Event Horizon is down, there is really nothing Veigar can do, you know, to stop me from killing him. In Rengar's ultimate, he wants to go for Veigar. We saw Nunu. Nunu tries to come around for the 1v1. But you know, he's pretty squishy. He used this thingy, but it didn't help much. In the mid lane, let's see, Fizz died for Rek'Sai, and in bot lane, Graves died. I guess Janna wasn't there, maybe, or not sure. And then Janna is probably gonna die. Oh, I come in. And I get one kill and don't even get the assist on the other tower takes, but that's okay. So that's 4-4-2, I think. I'm gonna pick up the red buff and probably gonna base. Looking to pick this up. I'm not sure if I'm needing any money. Picked up the Abyssal first, like I said, needed some Magic Resist. Abyssal, of course, very good on Diana because you also do magic damage and roll is almost in melee range. Curious what I'm gonna pick up. I think I probably want to have enough money for needlessly large rods to buy Sonya's. Let's see. Ah, I'm just running out. I just bought home guards or something, I don't know. Whatever. I probably didn't. I must have gotten a lot of money, so I must be saving for a needlessly large rod then. We see a lot of people moving again, and you know, everybody's kind of just hanging out. Nobody's really doing a whole lot. Then Rek'Sai goes super aggressive. But basically the only one who can probably kill me is Veigar because he's so super annoying. And we get trashed, but Rengar dies to Veigar. I can kill Veigar if I can bait out the Event Horizon. There's the Event Horizon. But it means I'm in bot lane. Graves is getting dove. And 2 super low health members. I think Janna's gonna pick up 1. Then she's gonna duel Vayne, but Vayne is a pretty good duelist. I'm coming, but I have this wall in between and enough flash to flash over. Vayne decides to walk the other way. Veigar shows up here as well. As long as I don't get stunned. I think I actually got hit by both things. As long as I don't get stunned and he doesn't have his ultimate up, I can survive that. I don't know. Grace was pretty upset at this point because he started out well, but he's just been getting killed while we were doing whatever somewhere else. I don't think really the complaint is super valid because it's not like we're just doing nothing or something. We're just actually fighting people here, and then he gets dove here, and we even come back to pick it up. The other kills, we get an overall good trade out of it. But I guess he's just a bit upset that he got killed a couple of times. I kind of want to leave my blue buff up for Fizz, but if he isn't near, then I'm just gonna take it. Maybe next cooldown he's gonna be there. I do a lot of damage at this point. Sorry to take a sip of coke. Just farming a little bit. Got the needlessly large ward going for Sonya's, of course. I wanted Sonya's because I wanted to kill Veigar, but I think because I don't have Mercury threats, I still just I don't get out of this stun quickly enough to Sonya's the rest of the damage. So that was a bit of a fail attempt, but still a pretty good item anyway. Then in the jungle, first of all, beat rate 1 for 1, but Graves died in the bot lane. Then there's another 1 for 1 where Rengar died, Nunu died, and now Iana's also gonna die. I can't do anything about it anymore because Rek'Sai is here. I can probably 2v1 this if I just can get onto Vayne, because she's low health, and I could probably one-shot her. But there's Rek'Sai in the area, and of course, not wanting to get hooked in by Thresh, I have to be pretty careful. Not gonna play back super carefully or something. Vayne, at this point, staying too close, of course. I didn't have my Q off cooldown because he used to clear the wave, but she knew she was in danger, and Fizz comes in, and the exhaust comes in time, but Vayne dies to me anyway, then I pick up Thresh as well. Fizz is fine, Rek'Sai is here, Veigar is here. Veigar we have to be a bit careful of, but we don't really have to care about Rek'Sai. I want to kill Veigar because if you focus Rek'Sai, you're probably just gonna die because of Veigar. So I want to bait the Event Horizon cooldown and get the Q, and not on the tower, of course, preferably. So basically I'm just laning a little bit against Veigar here, while in the meantime Fizz dies, and Yana is probably gonna die. Maybe not. We're coming in together with Rengar to assist. Nunu should probably be the focus if you can reach him because he's squishier. Yana dies in the end anyway, but it's well 2v1 actually, 2 for 1 basically. We have more kill pressure, but Veigar can probably just one-shot one of us, so. I'm gonna turn off the chat by the way, guys. I'm not sure if you're noticing, but it like turns itself on automatically every time. Even though it says it's turned off, it's always on there. And normally I don't even notice it, but once I notice it, it's just annoying to me. So sorry if it annoyed me, annoyed you. If you noticed it before, you should have left it in the comments, basically. Of course, that's it. Meant in the nicest way possible. We see the enemy team doing Drake. I don't really want to go in there. Could maybe force a lucky steal, but Fizz wants to go in for the fight. He does manage to scare them off together with Grace. I'm just gonna get Fish on red buff with my Q and I smite it for some extra health. Basically now I'm decently in fighting shape. Oh, not a mouse movement. And Rengar starts the Drake, while the rest of the, well, maybe not the whole, but at least did I just blow in the microphone by the way? Sorry guys. Now basically most of the enemy team is still around. I do manage to outsmite Rek'Sai though. And Rengar kills Rek'Sai, also kills Nunu. I think I'm gonna be the one picking up Vayne because Rengar got E'd away, condemned away. And then Fizz dies to Veigar because he's Veigar. Veigar is terribly out of position now and his Event Horizon is down, so I should basically get him. Takes me longer than I would have liked. Probably missed something. Blue buff respawns as well and I'm just gonna take it. Rengar of course doesn't really need it. Graves in the meantime, you know, just happily split pushing. I'm probably gonna go base. Or maybe I'm gonna push in mid, right? Because we just killed most of them. We could probably at least put pressure there. And I have quite decent tower damage as Diana, even without, you know, any specific tower damage item. When Thresh shows up though, you know, that's too much trouble. Not necessarily Thresh is gonna kill us, but it is gonna stop us decently from hitting the tower. As well if someone comes in and Thresh is, you know, we're kind of basically ignoring Thresh, we're basically dead as well. So just gonna get the base off. Gonna pick up some more items, ready for whatever next objective we can find. Nashor has been up for a while, but it hasn't really been a point of contention for either team. Well, both teams could probably burst it pretty quickly. My throat's running a bit dry, guys, so I'm gonna maybe take a couple more sips of Coke. Of course, we're snowballing this pretty well. Rengar is back into the game, even though we had a horrible laning phase. Nunu, who had a good laning phase, is basically out of the game. He went for the invading or red buff, but he's not completely caught out because he has some backup, but he's sort of caught out. Good Sonya's by him though, but he's out of position. Channels a really short ultimate, I'm not sure, that was probably on accident. And I split as well, Rengar and... Alright, I died. That's what I meant, like, I couldn't get my Sonya's off in between the time it took me to... from the start of the stun till the end of it. I was just spamming it and in the time I was just dead, so... You know, things Veigar does. I love playing him, but when you play against him it's super annoying. Probably should be looking to get some... what's it called? Some tenacity. I bought Stork boots because I felt really confident in this game. Maybe in this case Mercury's would have been better, but I'm not changing to Mercury's, you know, halfway in between the builds. First gonna complete it, then maybe change to Mercury's or pick up a Zephyr, or maybe even just the potion that gives you tenacity. Though it gives you like increased size, and I'd rather just play around the Event Horizon because I know I can, as long as I'm actually watching Veigar and not someone else, which happened last time. Fizz pretty low, but Veigar just used his Event Horizon. Rek'Sai flanking though. I think we're just gonna pick up the turret, maybe, yes. Ulti by Fizz, is it enough to kill him? No. It's not gonna be enough to chase either, but we do get the turret for it. Meantime, Graves is just farming. I think I joined up again, yeah, got like Baron Scuttles, because it's coming into play more at this point in the game. Um, let's see, I'm working on my Nashor's Tooth. We catch out Vayne in the mid lane, and like Thresh and Rexxar are both here, and Nunu, but he doesn't pop his ult quickly enough, so doesn't really do much. We kill Nunu, but then like stupid Event Horizon, the unseen Event Horizon is the deadliest. Once again kills me, once again Sonya's didn't do anything. I don't think I've even used it this game at any point. Veigar's pretty scary, also this health for Rengar. But he doesn't, as long, I mean his CDR on Event Horizon is quite short right now. So I guess he's doing okay. We have people here who can deal with him, who cannot play him right now, but Vayne also shows up, so I guess it's too much trouble. We're just gonna go base. Dragon is up in 1 minute 20. Of course we're picking Baron because we're winning most fights and we could do it pretty quickly. But we're just not yeah, we just don't find the time. We always find something to kill somewhere. Fizz kills Vayne. A bit of a weird fight where Veigar gets caught out while the rest of the team splits to find Fizz. Are they gonna find him? They do find him. Is Fizz gonna outplay the Rek'Sai here? I think he missed his E, so I don't think so. Thresh also shows up, so valiant attempt, but he is gonna die. I think that's all that happened, nothing else happened. No, I was, around, but kind of 1v4 at that point. Right, Drake is up, so we're already setting up. Blue buff is up as well, so I'm just gonna take it because we had vision on basically the entire enemy team. Now we have vision on the entire enemy team, so I can do it. Use wave both Vayne has to deal with it. Not sure where Nunu went top lane, probably to deal with Rengar. No, Nunu's here. Rek'Sai was top lane. Well, he's not here dealing with Rengar, so I'm not sure what's happening there. I have to be quite scared of Nunu because Nunu pretty good at securing those neutral objectives. So we need to back up when Grace comes in and Thresh just face checks super hard. Jumping in on Thresh. Walking out again, queuing again, and ulting in again. Because Vayne showed up, get care of him. Rengar setting a trap in the enemy jungle, but I don't think he's gonna survive. Oh, good Q. He could have had that. We pick up Drake though for it again. Vayne was showed over here. We can take him, but like it was a trap. I actually planned this. But I wasn't caught in the trap, and Vayne's invisibility doesn't stop skill shots, so she still dies. Nunu Q's Yana, which basically means the rest of us just can catch up. He's Sonya's, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Veigar and Rek'Sai shows up, but if Veigar's Event Horizon basically doesn't cut me off, he doesn't manage to kill Yana either. Then we just continue on to Rek'Sai and get a pick. I pick up the triple kill. Starting to feel very confident here. Do a lot of damage. It's pretty reasonably tanky, which is just so stupid about playing against Yana. Like, she's stupidly tanky while doing a lot of damage. The call for Nash comes in, but I can basically pick up a free turret here. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Of course, I also was thinking, if I just walk away instead of taking the turret, they know I must be doing something, so they're gonna know we're at Nashor. So of course I did want to take the turret and then maybe just fake it I was just leaving or something, hoping I don't actually get caught in any vision here. Of course we don't have super great control of the enemy wards. Team has already started Baron. I think Rek'Sai just showed mid, not sure. Nunu's mid though, like Nunu is almost more of a threat to steal this than I am. We pick up Nash really quickly, gonna pick up Scuttles for its trouble, probably gonna go base, get some final items, and then we have a couple of options. You could split push, and because we've got like 3 super good duelists. Or we could just group and probably win the fight as well, because we're doing very well in fights. Veigar is like the only real threat at this point in their team. Vayne dies too quickly because there's 3 assassins. Veigar can like good defend Horizon and a lot of damage, can like has potential to kill some of us at least, but unless we're playing this really poorly, he should never kill all of us. So we're pretty confident. As we build up the siege, Nunu's slightly caught out, but not that much. I think I'm not sure really what we're planning to do. I'm just poking with my Q at this point. I have benches fail as well because the thing is with benches fail, like the thing I have to dodge is Event Horizon or just any other aspect of Veigar's combo, but I'm gonna dodge the rest of Veigar's combo probably if not with Event Horizons. And that's like, but like, there's a lot of other things that could proc my benches fail, which is why I don't always like to have it. Dive comes in kinda, you know, a lot of fights on different fronts. Tower is still standing in all of this as well. We have surprisingly quite a lot of people who can tank it pretty well. We get an ace for one. And you know, with the dead timers at this point, we're just gonna take the game. So rather than be surprised by the endgame screen, guys, I'm gonna say it here already. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. If you have any suggestions for any champions you would like to see me play, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to get any suggestions or anything else really related to the videos. If you did enjoy, I would appreciate if you left a like. Really helps me out. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.